Welcome back to Credit Nerdy. It's your boy Genius, presented to you by Chironic Finance. Welcome back to Credit Nerdy. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Why is your credit FICO score different from your Credit Karma score? People have this question all the time. Is my Credit Karma score a real score, or my real score, or my FICO score my real score? In this video, we'll break down to you why your Credit Karma score looks different from your FICO credit score. Welcome back to Credit Nerdy. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You have many different credit scores. Just with FICO alone, you have 49 different FICO scores. And with your Credit Karma score, which is your Vantage score, you have several scores as well. Depending on what you're doing, different credit scores are used. Why is it that your FICO score is different from your Credit Karma? I'm going to use Credit Karma because a lot of individuals use Credit Karma to monitor their credit. They are one of the more famous ones. There's a lot of platforms also that use the Credit Karma, that use the Vantage score. So Credit Karma, so when you are looking at your credit score is not generated by the credit bureau. The credit bureau use the scoring model that is in FICO. FICO means the Fair Isaac Corporation. They build the algorithms that generate your credit score. Your credit score is generated from the data in your credit report, in your credit file. So your credit score is not your credit report. Your credit score is the algorithm that use the data from your credit report to generate the score. Now, the main and major credit scoring model is your FICO. And they use certain metrics. For example, 35% of your FICO score is generated from your payment history. You have your Vantage score, which is what Credit Karma uses. Some lenders use a Vantage score, but not a lot. Very small percentage of lenders use your Vantage score. But your Vantage score is a real score. It's a scoring model that was built by the three big credit bureaus and Innovis, which is another credit bureau, to compete with FICO. They built it in 2006, but it never take on a huge usage rate in the industry. But it's a legitimate score. Within your Vantage score, your payment history, this is one of the difference, it's 41% of the score. The way our FICO generate a credit score for you, because not everyone have a credit score, you have to have an account. FICO wait a certain amount of time before they generate a credit score for your Vantage. Once you have an account, you get a score. So the way how they calculate the different metrics of the score, both of them use the data from your credit report or your credit files to generate the score. But they use different metrics, different things play different important roles within how your score is generated. So that's why the scores look different. And that's why they operate differently, because they're using different scoring models. So the Vantage scoring model is controlled and owned by the credit bureaus themselves, 4 credit bureaus. And your FICO scoring model, which is the more dominant one, which you have 49 different FICO scores. If you never know that, you don't just have one FICO score. There are 49 different FICO scores. As a result of that, and how they calculate the metrics is different. I'm going to do another video showing you, do a compare and contrast between how your Vantage score is calculated and your FICO score. I just give you an example of the role that the payment history plays. So if you miss a payment on your FICO, it will have less impact as it does on your Vantage, because it's only 35% of your score is calculated by your FICO score. Is calculated by your FICO, while your Vantage score is 41%. All right, so that is the difference, and that's why you have a difference between your FICO score, what you see on Experian and Equifax. So even though if you are doing monitoring from Credit Karma as well as the credit bureaus, which is what I do, I have multiple monitoring going on. I monitor my credit score through the credit bureaus, through the free service that they provide. Do not pay for any credit monitoring except you're doing credit repair, and the credit repair personnel need access to your score and your credit report each month to do the dispute. You don't need to pay for credit monitoring. Credit Karma offers free. There are many different spaces that offer free, and your Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion give you. So even though they own the Vantage score, when you look on your score through Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, it's a FICO model you're gonna see. So that is why you might see one of your score at a certain level while the other is at a different level, because they're using different algorithms to calculate the score. So that's the difference between your score, your Vantage score, and your FICO score. There are many different scoring models. Even your banks have different internal scoring models that they use, and different institutions use different scoring models. And as I said, within the FICO score itself, you have 49 different scores. And within the Vantage, you have several different scoring models as well. And they use different scoring models to accomplish different things. I hope that this was helpful to you. Until next time, peace.